20.
Throwing on first is Wentz. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. He'll have a first down past the 40. 16 yards on the game's first play and a quick first down.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 23 yards on the play. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Running with Howard. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. From the 31, Wentz. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play, and that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Oh, man, Brandon, not a real good throw that time. It looked like he tried to put a little too much air under this one, and it turned into a floater. And defensively, this is a dream. He could have fair caught that one. That was way too easy.
Here we go. 18 Gator.
Here we go, D. Here I come again.
Go.
Here I come again.
On 1st and 10, Hill. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 12 yards there, good for a Saints first down. Hill on first down. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down. So 2nd in inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker.
Check.
Go.
And an alley to run. And he is taken down deep in Philadelphia territory. And he is finally taken down, but not before he gets it to the Eagles' 12-yard line. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Hill. And that'll be incomplete.
Chances are good he's going to be a very busy guy. 2 catches already in this opening drive, and they were looking his way for a 3rd.
I think they put this defense on notice that could be a really, really frequent combination.
Ready.
On 2nd and 10, Hill. Looking for Gannon, it's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Mills. So a pretty shaky start here for both sides.
Yeah, each quarterback's throwing the ball to the other team. Do you think on both sidelines they're sitting them down and saying, okay, remember, this is the color jersey we're wearing. They're wearing the other color. Let's make sure we...
And down he goes. They bring down Wentz on the sack. Trey Hendrickson able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Going to throw right side here, complete. And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. From the gun on 3rd down, Wentz. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
And 3rd down is a key down in any game you play. And 3rd down defense, something we got to watch in this one. Got to be effective on the passing downs. That's a pretty good first step right there.
Harris to return. 12 yards on the return that time. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
90.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. That opening drive ended with the INT. It didn't lead to points, but still not the way they were hoping to begin the game.
But how about going and telling your defense, thank you, a huge thank you. You said it didn't lead to points, start off that drive. Now they've got a chance to redeem themselves and maybe reward their defense a little bit by putting some points on the board on this one.
22 yards on the catch and run, a first down. On first down, Hill. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter.
On the double. Recon, 132 fighter.
53. I know he ain't got it.
Hey, Delta.
53. Mike. Watch the run. Watch the run.
Get it.
Hill now operating from the red zone. And he fires one incomplete.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. To throw again on second down. Hill, and this is Cook with a grab. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on third down.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A 6-yard touchdown run as his guys are on the board first here tonight. Well, we have the scoreless first quarter of play. We sure didn't have to wait long into the second quarter to get some action on the scoreboard.
So was the first quarter a feeling out process? I mean, that was an interesting quarter, wasn't it? Because we had some action, we had some good play, just didn't have any points. So now it's game on.
This will be taken short. And not a good return here. He is brought down at the 7-yard line.
Let's go.
Their own 7-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
On second and 9, Wentz dumps that off to his running back, Jordan Howard. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that'll make it third down.
Hey, Alpha.
22. Hey, come on.
Now Wentz. Dancing to his left. And this turns into disaster. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety. And, Charles, at some point, you can't keep worrying about big play. Can this be perfect? You just have to get the ball out of the end zone.
And in the offensive huddle, that was discussed when they called the play. Just get out of the end zone. But you know what's interesting? A lot of the times in the defensive huddle, they actually call a set and then say at the end of it, get a safety. So it's preached, it's coached, it's thought about.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. Second and 10 now from the 27.
Watch the pass. Here we go.
Protein spill.
He's checking crowd. Kill. Hey, turn it up. Check safety. Be good. Check 24.
Blue draw Corkers. 2.
And an alley to run. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
70.
A first down there on a pickup of 25.
And the Saints, first down.
61. Matchbox Mike.
53. Mike, 53. Gotta do better.
Let's go.
Now Hill looking to throw on first. This is a catch by Ted Ginn. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
That's another Saints first down.
Mike, 53. 53. Mike. Off the screen.
Hey, high 7.
Off of play action, Hill. That'll be complete to Cook. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. That throw good for 4. It's second down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report.
Slam. 53's the Mike. 53. Check 53.
5.
To throw again on second down. Hill. Cook's got it. Touchdown Saints. Jared Cook there to make the grab. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. Sometimes those tight ends are a mismatch. They found the mismatch there.
And that's exactly why you want to draw up those types of plays, because coverage is just going to go to the natural guys, the guys that make the big plays on the outside. But if you work your tight end into it, that's a tough one for a defense to handle.
Tough. They couldn't handle it. It worked out for 6. This one taken just inside the 10. And some good coverage there by the kick team as they'll bring him down at the 16-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They're down a couple of scores, 16-0, as they start things out with a 1st and 10. And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Wentz. The Sanders has got it, complete.
Wentz's pass complete to Miles Sanders.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. To throw, it's Wentz. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Demario Davis. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line.
Intercepted. The Saints take over 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Here we go. 8-3. 80 weapons.
53. I don't think you got it, son.
Ready?
Here's Hill now after the interception. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara.
Ready?
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Exit.
At the 36-yard line.
Snap.
Here's Hill. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half.
53's Mike. Check 53's Mike. Bound to lose one.
Yes.
53. Check 53.
On first down, Hill. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. It'll be a Saints first down on a pickup of 13.
Hey, echo.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Now.
53's the Mike. 53's the Mike.
Get.
On 1st and 10, Hill. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Nigel Bradham. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
At their own 3-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, look at the clock here. You're inside of a minute. The first half hasn't gone that well for you. How are you going to play this drive?
Well, I've been told by my coaches previously that the intelligent approach, go ahead and run out the clock and start over. Don't make any more mistakes. But there's also something to understanding that you get this last drive here. You get the ball to start the second half. Try and go 2 for 1 here. Get some points now and come out of the locker room and get more points again and get your momentum really built up.
The connection here with Nelson Aguilar. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. A second down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by Eli Apple. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Set now to go for the 3rd quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And a good return. He's across the 35-yard line, right around the 36. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
He's coming, double up. Mike, 53. 53, Mike. You don't want none of that.
On first down, it's Hill. It's brought in by Harris. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Hey, Haywood! Be gripped.
Here's Hill. His throw incomplete.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
But we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete.
Topper! Hey, wahoo! Go!
53, check 53.
We all shoot!
Throwing again is Hill. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. A sack by Brandon Graham. He's been doing that since he entered the league in 2010.
They need to stop to get back into this game, and here's one right to start the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, anytime you go to the lockers with that 2-3 score deficit, you're right. You need that stop, get the football back, and they've done just that.
Series to series, play to play.
It takes a touchdown-saving tackle to bring him down as he goes 32 yards on the return. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily to look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. He was trying to find Deshaun Jackson that time, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Now Howard. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll leave him with a 3rd down and 6 to go. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. To throw is Wentz. That's caught by Howard. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. On 1st and goal, Howard. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Taking it in from 7 yards away as they are able to cut into that lead. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage. The
leverage.
Big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and get these guys. Low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
We'll watch that leverage on this drive. 12 yards there, good for a Saints first down.
Look at me, zipper.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
53's Mike. Check. 53's Mike. Hey, watch the screen. Watch the screen.
Play fake. Hill. And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off by Ronald Darby. He couldn't get the hook up there that time with Thomas.
You see me out here? That's right. We can't get stopped.
At the 23-yard line.
Here we go. Ready?
Focus, defense, focus.
So after the INT, here's Wentz. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Cameron Jordan able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time. So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Throwing now is Wentz. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
Offensively, when you see cover two, the thought has to go through the quarterback's head. Drive the football when making throws. It's not just the deep guys covering. It's the guys underneath you have to be careful of. Drive your throw. Otherwise, you see what results? Interceptions.
And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Nate Gehring. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. Thomas, the intended target. This defense figured out something in the locker room. That's 2 third-quarter picks now.
And you just wonder, did he get too comfortable in the locker room himself? His team has the lead.
And my goodness, another interception. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Go. Bravo.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Mike, 53. 53. Mike. Hey, watch the play.
Ready?
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He gets it complete to Harris. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Back now here live in New Orleans. It's the Saints. They'll be looking to expand their lead here. They've got the football as we start the fourth.
Protein spill.
Check. 53's Mike. Here we go, D. Hey, it's just me and you.
Now.
On first and 10, Hill. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. A Saints first down there on a gain of 11. This quarterback now a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. First and 10.
Hey, Alpha.
Out of the gun, Hill. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Ready.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a second and 10.
61, matchbox lights.
Mike. Hey, we heavy on the edges.
Hey, seam 6.
53 is the Mike. Yep. Watch the twist. Check.
Get it.
To throw again, Hill. Throw left side, going to be taken in by Harris. A gain of 10 as they look to add on to this 10-point lead. Under 4 to play now. Clock running, third down.
Check nickel.
Leo.
Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. 2 yards and able to get the first down in the process. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey!
No.
A shotgun snap for Hill. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Ronald Darby. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran the wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
Wentz will try again on 2nd down. It's caught by Sanders. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A gain of 28 yards there and give him the first down. Throwing is Wentz. A good way there to have him bounce back from the interception last drive. Something underneath, a little bit of rhythm going.
I know the best ones in the league have supreme confidence, but every now and then you need a little booster, don't you? This is their way of protecting him and bringing him back, and then they'll turn him loose later, I would think.
2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. Wentz to throw again. He's got the hook up here to Deshaun Jackson. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Deshaun Jackson, 33 yards. As they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Elliott good with a PAT. This 4th quarter. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They've been asleep for a little while on this side of the football, Charles, and the score is just a 1-score game now. Haven't had any points this half. What gives?
Let's go old school here. All right, let's get back to the basics. Get back to running the football, high percentage throws. Find the guys that eat pressure and make plays for you and make sure they touch it.
So it's Saints football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off.
Check three.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. And quickly we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively.
Let it. 60 outlaw. X3. 218. Chopper.
On 2nd down, Kamara. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. 6 yards there on the keeper. It's 2nd down. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. They find some open field here. The 20. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Alvin Kamara. His 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. Lutz with the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This will be taken very short. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have the thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, two-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back and then score again, but they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly, then they'll take it from there.
Now a desperation throw deep down, and this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Marcus Williams. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
22 Jet Bomber, 22 Jet Bomber. Ready?
And an alley to run. He's got a first down and more past the 30. Finally taken down at the 32-yard line. It'll be a Saints first down on a gain of 16 yards. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Now it's Hill. That'll be complete to Cook. But he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 25 yards there on the catch and run. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Hey.
Stepping up, he'll try and run. 6 yards there on the keeper. It's 2nd down.
You don't want no problem. You don't want no problem for me.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
So this one, a victory here for New Orleans. And it's going to be their defense that gets the ink in the headlines tomorrow. And for good reason. They forced 5 turnovers in this game.
And while we were watching this game unfold, I kept thinking about when we did our training camp tour and something that you noticed along.